for Britain.
Just looking, as you're speaking, actually, MPs and their assistants and other office staff, security guards, etc., gathering in that quadrangle just below the Elizabeth Tower, I think in larger numbers than ordinarily would be the case. Yeah. A number of MPs have wondered whether health and safety is being a little too overplayed here.
Well, my own view is that 4 years does seem to be an unconscionable amount of time, really, for it to be silenced. But obviously, I'm not an engineer, and there are other people who know better. It seems to lack urgency, I would say. Everybody can accept that the chimes must fall silent for the sake of, workers hearing, but need it really be silent for 4 years? I think that's the big question that presumably people are going to be working on answering in the months to come. And let's hope it's an abbreviated silence and not the full 4 years.
Professor Jerry White is an historian at Birkbeck University. Professor, thanks ever so much for your time. Let's cross back over to Lewis Goodall now, who's in the lee of Big Ben.
Yes, Colin, who needs the eclipse when you've got Big Ben, eh? As I said before, it really is the horological event of the season. It's a sad day if you're a campanologist, that's a bell ringer, or a horologist, someone who fixes and mends clocks and watches, because this particular bell has been chiming pretty much continuously for 160 years. Ever since Lord Palmerston was Prime Minister, it's seen 30 Prime Ministers come and go, 6 monarchs as well, and it really has punctuated not just Parliament and the soundscape of Parliament, if you like, but also of London as a whole. And the fact of the matter is that many MPs, you might call them the headbongers, are rather annoyed about all of this. They think it shouldn't last for 4 years. It only lasted for slightly less than that during the First World War, they say, for heaven's sake. So why should it be taken down now? Pretty much continuously chimed for all of these years. And even in times like the Second World War, during the Blitz, it kept on chiming. It became something of a symbol of the struggle for freedom. And it's quite interesting as well, isn't it, that many societies across the world, they have monuments, and a lot of the things that are most associated with that country. Think of the White House, they're very political. Big Ben obviously is political. It's part of a political building, but it's also not. It also stands for something bigger than that, for the nation as a whole. It's a symbol of Great Britain. You go and talk to any tourists who go along to Parliament Square now, they'll say it really represents London. It's internationally well known, and many people will be rather sad to hear it chime for the last time, just in a few seconds' time now. It's the great thing about Big Ben, you can set your watch by 12 chimes for 12 o'clock. Last time we'll hear that, according to the House of Commons authorities, until 2021. And although